Hey guys, how are you today? My name is Jennifer Pond, and so today I wanted to talk a little bit about meditation and essential oils. As yesterday, I don't know if you guys watched the video or not, but I talked about grounding with essential oils, and Valor was my oil that I use for grounding. I'm a Young Living independent distributor, and so I'm here to share with you my meditation routine, and sometimes it changes every day. Sometimes it's pretty easy. I go with what my intuition tells me to grab. So today it told me I needed abundance and release, and there's a little bit of transformation that come up into this as well, and some motivation. I already put joy on the day because I was told to put joy on this morning before I got up out of bed. So I applied joy, and then inspiration as well as the essential oil that come up in there. And everything that we're going through lately, and all of the traumatic and hustle bustle that is in our life as we speak today, I was also told that I needed to put on believe in order to believe for myself. So I want to explain to you or show you how that I apply my essential oils. And then we are going to end our routine with Palo Santo and White Angelica. Normally when I do meditations in the morning, the only oils that I usually need at some point in time and when I'm meditating is usually Valor and White Angelica and Palo Santo to finish out my meditation routine. But I'm going to start with you and show you how I do this. In the mornings, right away when I start meditating, I take 3 drops of Valor and on both hands and apply them to the bottom of my feet and rub them in. And I usually put my socks back on. I have a tendency to have cold feet all the time, so I try to go that route. So the only thing I haven't done right now is put Valor in my hand. And so I'm going to put 3 drops in my left hand, like so. You guys can see the drops there. And I'm going to put 3 drops in my right hand. Is it coming? Oh, she's going to be slow today. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to take my right hand or my left hand and put on my left shoulder, skin to skin. And same thing with my right hand on my shoulders. So I kind of look like goofy. Anyway, I'm going to stay here for a few minutes. I'm going to uncross my legs and I'm going to make sure my feet are planted on the floor. And I'm just going to relax, and I'm going to let the Valor do its work of grounding me. And as I said earlier, it's like we are an open book. And by using Valor and we're grounding ourselves, we're allowing us to come back into one. So just bear with me. So at first I started to go counterclockwise. Now I'm going clockwise. Now I'm just going to sit here, accept my thoughts that have come up. Now I'm going to smell the Valor, and I'm going to apply it to here. And as I was sitting there and accepting my thoughts to come in and come up, and my intuition guide is guiding me to apply Believe essential oil to the top of my head. So I'm going to take 3 drops and I'm going to put it in my hand. And I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to go clockwise 3 times. And I'm going to go to the top of my head 3 times. Do the same thing. And I'm gonna rub my hands together, and it took my breath away. And I'm gonna breathe in. Then I'm going to accept my thoughts that are coming to my mind as we speak. And I'm either going to accept those thoughts or I'm going to release those thoughts. And so at this point in time, I've been guided to take release. And all I'm going to do with release is put a drop in my hand. It gave me 2 drops, so I guess that's what we're going to go with. And I'm going to take and I'm going to apply behind my ears, because that's what it's telling me to apply it. And then on the top of my ears. Okay. Then I'm going to sit and smell that 3 times. Alright, and again I'm going to allow my thoughts to come forward. At this point in time I was led to take transformation. Whoops, dropped the bottle. Take transformation. And I am to apply a drop on my heart. I suppose I better do it in the other hand so I can get to my heart. Oh, man. I'm going to rub my hands together. And then I'm going to apply to my heart area. And then I'm going to take my hand, and my heart area is right here, and I'm going to rub that in 3 times. Okay? And then I'm going to smell that in. And I'm going to allow that emotions and whatever else and my thoughts to come to my mind. And what I'm working on doing is clearing my mind so that I can get to my peaceful, happy, quiet place that I like to go. And so I sit with my eyes closed is usually what I do, and your feet on the floor, and relax as much as you can. Again, this is, you guys, this is just what I do for meditation, and I'm doing this as just an instructional video for you. Alright, I was told to take Inspiration Essential Oil, and I was told to apply it to my lower back, not my lower back, right below my rib cage in my back. And I'll take a couple drops of that in my hand. Okay, it gave me 3 drops. I trust my oils, and I trust my intuition. And I'm going to apply it to my to the middle of my back, right about my lungs and my rib cage. And then I'm going to smell it. Cup my hands and smell. Alright. Then I was inclined to take Abundance Essential Oil, and I am to apply it to my roughly around my L4, L5 area. It gave me 3 drops, so my hands are kind of yellow, but that's what abundance is. So I'm going to apply that to that area and down around my tailbone as close to what I can get. Alright. And then I'm going to smell abundance in. Oh, it smells woodsy with a scent of sweet. Alright, now the last essential oil that I have is Motivation, and what I was just inclined or led to apply. Motivation was to the top of the roof of my mouth. So what I'm going to do is, Wyatt told me to apply it at the end, I'm not sure, but we're going to do that. Alright, so I'm going to take my thumb, and I'm going to put circle 3 times, and I'm going to go to the roof of my mouth. And I'm going to do it again. Alright, rub my hands together, and I'm going to smell. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit with my feet uncrossed and on the floor, and I'm just going to sit here quietly, and I'm going to picture my mind or my head, my body as a tree. My feet are grounded in the ground as the root system of a tree is. And I dig it deeper and deeper. knowing that I have all aspects of my life and I am nourished and I am loved. I have all of the food that I need to eat. Now I'm going to picture my head as the top of the tree, and it's reaching for the sky for the sunlight that is coming in. Once I have the tree and I picture that tree and I picture my feet in the ground like the root system, and I picture my head up in the tree, up in the clouds and right for that sunlight, I'm accepting all of the sunlight coming into my system. And I'm watching my system grow. And I'm going to try to get my whole body to be light. In any place that I have a blockage, I'm going to concentrate on that blockage. Alright? I'm going to picture it going into my right arm. All the way to my fingertips. I'm going to picture it coming all the way back up my arm. Going into my left arm as I picture it all light. All my body as light. And then I'm going to picture it going down my body to my right foot. And I'm going to picture it coming all the way back up and going into my left foot. And then if I found any darkness, I was going to sit and I was going to work on that darkness. I was going to figure out what it was, what come to my system, what come to my thoughts, what come in my mind at that point in time when I hit that darkness. Was it an emotional block that hit me? Was it, I'm going to tell you guys I had a block right about my lung area. And I wasn't told to apply inspiration, and a lot of it and I'm going to truly believe that trying to get out here and share to you guys what I do, it's been a block for me for many years, sharing what my life is or what my systems are to keep me moving on a daily basis. And so I think I had to work through that, because I am sitting here on a recorded video of you, with you, sharing what I do in my meditation. And sometimes my meditations get really, really deep, and they get more and more oils. Today I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles of essential oils that I was to apply. I used my intuition, how I was guided. My guide come through and told me what I needed to apply. And so I followed through with that, and I allowed whatever was ready to come out and come through. I'm an aromatherapy coach, and so I truly believe in finding pain. A lot of pain is linked to emotional blockages, and so I really feel coming through and trying to find those emotional blockages, or what is the emotion that is deep-rooted to cause that issue. You guys have any questions, please call. Look me up on Facebook, The Healing Pond by Jen, or with Jen, sorry, The Healing Pond with Jen. Look me up on my private group, Jennifer Pond. Any questions, I'm here to help you. And so what I end with to start my day is I take Palo Santo. Actually, I take White Angelica first, and I'm going to protect myself from the negative. And I must not need any today because it didn't want to give me much. Most of the time I get 3 or 4 drops, and so today I got 2. I'm alright with that. So I'm going to take it and rub it in my hands clockwise 3 times. And I'm going to start at my hair, and I'm going to work all the way down my body, all the way to my feet, and then I'm going to come back up. Okay? That's what I do with White Angelica. What I do with Palo Santo is a little bit different. You can do whatever you want with Palo Santo, but this is what I choose with Palo Santo. I apply to my knees a lot because I feel like a lot of the negative energy that comes around me kicks me in the knees. And so I don't know if that's my weakest point or whatever. I haven't come to that conclusion yet, or science behind that, or why, but So anyway, that's what I'm going to do is I apply it to my knees and then I apply it to the top of my shoulders. So I'm going to take a few drops, how many ever drops that they decide to give me, and I think my bottle of Palo Santo is empty, so I have to get a new bottle, so I'll just open it up. Anyway, what I do is put a couple drops in my hand, I rub it together, apply it to my shoulders, apply it to my knees, to the back of my knees, and then sometimes I'll apply it to the top of my head. So anyway, that is my meditation routine for the day. Like I said, most of the time I'm pretty minor, and all it asks to do for meditation is Valor and White Angelic and Palo Santo. Here within the last few weeks, I've been really inclined to dig even deeper with the essential oils and what it's been telling me to apply. And so they've kind of been getting quite stronger as far as what products that I need to apply where and when. So anyhow, it's great to have you. Share me, show me some love, ask questions. I'm here and I can't wait to show you more. See you next time.